everyone, my name is Ashley. I've had this channel forever. I've done videos way back in the day. Flashback here to a video. Yep, that's a little bit embarrassing. So I decided I wanted to start doing a DIY channel. For those of you that don't know, DIY means do it yourself. And so I'm just going to do kind of crafty little projects. And I just thought I'd bring you guys along with me. So today what I've decided to make is a shadow box. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a photo frame that has a little bit of depth to it so you can put three-dimensional objects inside. And since I collect my movie tickets ever since I was young, I have a whole bunch of them and nothing to do with them. They're just sitting in an envelope. So I thought I'd make a cute little frame and put them all in there. Okay, so what you'll be needing is a shadow box. I bought this one from Michael's. Next you want the backdrop, so for mine I chose a red and white striped fabric. I also bought this little bag full of stars. I just wanted a couple of the gold shimmering ones. I didn't want it to look too cheesy. I also bought these plain black letters from Walmart. They are just stickers, so you could just put them on however you like. I also have some Mod Podge, and as you see this brush is a little bit damaged. I used Mod Podge on it before and I didn't really clean it out. And finally we have a pair of scissors just so I can cut my fabric. And these are all the supplies. Let's get started. So the first step is just to open up your shadow box. Okay, one of the other materials I forgot to mention is just a pencil. Now you have to grab whatever material it is that you're using for the backdrop and then just place the backing of the frame on top to measure it out perfectly. Here you can see the lines that I've drawn, and this is where I'm going to follow along with my scissors. Since I'm using fabric, it's a little bit slower, but if you have paper or anything like that, you could just even use a paper trimmer, or if you have an X-Acto knife and a ruler, those are good options as well. Next you want to position it on top of the back of the frame just to make sure that it is in fact the right size. Sometimes you might cut it too short or too long. It's always just good to double check. Now is the time for the glue. So I'm just putting my Mod Podge onto my sponge and then just spreading it across the entire thing. Once you've covered the entire thing, then you just place your material on top. If you have any little frays like me, just grab your scissors again and snip them off. Now is when I would want to put my gold stars, but just because I don't know where my letter placing is going to be, I'm going to put this in my box first and then decide. This part is optional, but I would recommend it, is just Windex this down so it's nice and clean before you add the letters onto it. Another tip would be to use a ruler just to line up the letters. For a small little addition, I just added my golden red stars. You guys can add whatever you want, be creative. You can even paint a mural on the back of that pattern if you want. I'm also hovering the frame over top of the stars just to make sure they're actually in between the words and they're not covered by any of the letters. After laying out my stars and knowing exactly where I want them to be, I'm just going to start putting them on. Ta-da! There are my stars. And here are all my movie tickets. I told you I had a lot of them. Now it's just time to place them inside the frame. And again, whatever project you guys are doing, you can fill this with seashells, you can fill it with any other kind of filling that you have. And I have so many movie tickets that's made sure to push it down to the bottom half. Since my movie tickets did end up covering most of the design inside, I just decided to add some stars on the outside. And here I'm all finished! And there you have it. There's my Admit One shadow box. I think you can see it above me just right there. I have it hung on the wall. There's nothing around it, so it looks kind of plain, but I am actually really proud of the outcome. So let me know if you guys decide to give this a try, whatever you decide to fill it with. I'm going to leave all my links down below to my Twitter, my Instagram, and everything. And then if you guys want to give this a try, I suggest you do, and then just use the hashtag Shadowbox, and I will come and find it and like your photos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye!